Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So today's tutorial is all about Morphe. And for those of you that do not know about Morphe, you should, because they're fucking awesome. If you go to morphebrushes.com, they have got tons of palettes with very good quality eyeshadows. They've got contour palettes, they've got brushes, and the best thing about Morphe is they're extremely affordable. And to be honest with you, I bought some new brushes and I absolutely love them, and I reach for these before I reach for my MAC brushes or any other brushes that I have. They're amazing, high quality brushes. And I have the Morphe 350 palette, which is a best-selling palette that they've got. You have to check their website daily because they sell out so fast with these particular palettes. But you can get a palette like this with all of these colors in it. Literally, I shit you not. And they're very pigmented, especially for the price I paid, a little over $20 for this entire palette. And as far as the brushes, I mean, they range from anywhere between as little as $3 to, I think the most expensive one is probably $9. And they're just very high quality, lovely, lovely brushes. I got all these, and in my tutorial I mentioned the numbers and the kind of brushes that they are. They're my favorites. I can't live without them. So it's a must-have in my book. So, and this is the look that I went with today. It is kind of a halo type look with some shimmer on the lid. It's absolutely gorgeous. And another good thing about these palettes, this particular palette, is there's both shimmer shades and some matte shades, and they're all pretty neutral colors. Some would say it's more of a fall palette. I think it's an all year round palette. I mean, you can't go wrong with neutrals. And the shimmers that are in here are very spring-like. So this is the look that I went with today. So if you would like to keep, if you would like to achieve this look right here and see how I got this look, then please keep watching. All right, and as you can see, I've got half my face done, half my eye done, and the other eye is not done, obviously. And as I said in the intro, I'm using the Morphe 350 palette. And it's got all these beautiful warm shades in it. In my opinion, these can be used all year round. It's kind of a fall palette, some would say, but I disagree. I think that these type of shades can be used year round. There's a lot of pretty spring type shades in here as well. So I decided to go ahead and use this palette. And I've also got some new Morphe brushes that I'm super excited about. I've been using them. I love them. You cannot go wrong with the quality and the price. With Morphe. I actually prefer Morphe over some of my MAC brushes, so it's just, you get a lot of bang for your buck with Morphe. So if you want to check out morphebrushes.com, and you will find palettes like this. They've got a lot to choose from. This is probably their most popular one. It is sold out a lot of the times, but you have to keep checking because they do come back often, so you just have to keep checking. And as far as coupon codes, you can get them. You just have to Google Morphe brushes coupon codes, and there should be a ton coupon codes to, I think it's like 10% off. So overall, it's just a very, very high quality palette for the money that you pay. So I'm going to just stop blabbing. This is the look that I've decided on today. It's kind of a halo type look, meaning the center, the lid is a shimmer copper color. And then, yeah, it's a lot of warm neutral type tones with this palette. So I'm going to go ahead and just get started. And these do not have names, so I've just got to point them out as I'm using them. So hopefully you guys will get the gist of it. Yeah. So, and I'm using different lighting today. And sorry about the background. It is what it is. Got to do what I got to do. And if you hear any noise, I apologize. There's people over. But I got to work. I got to film. So, hey. So I'm going to start doing the transitional colors now. I'm going to go ahead and pick up this color here. And then I'm also going to use this color here. I'm going to start with the first one and then go in and buff with the second one. And I'm going to be using a Morphe brush. I'm using the Morphe M411, and it's a fluffy, the lighting is not all that great. It's a fluffy brush. So when you're doing transitional shades, you want to make sure to use a pretty fluffy brush there. And that's just good for buffing everything out. Transitional shades are so important because you want it to look transitional. You don't want it to look harsh. So I'm going to pick up that shade. I'm holding this mirror because the Morphe palette does not have a mirror attached to it. So I'm going to go ahead and pick up that first shade. Make sure you take the access off. Limited space, limited lighting, just a mess over here. And I'm going to go ahead and start doing the transitional shading. And you want to do windshield wipers, motions, just buff out, just to add some coloring there to give it more dimension. And then I'm going to go ahead and pick up that second shade using the same brush, the Morphe 441 brush. And this second color is a little bit deeper than the first. So you want to start with the lightest shade, and then you want to start deepening it up. And I'm pretty much leaving the lid alone for now. A little bit more. So buffing, circular motions, back and forth. And once that's achieved, I go in with this center shade here. I wish these had names, it'd be a little easier, but it's right smack dab in the center there. And it's a very deep brown with a little bit of a red tone to it. It does remind me of Makeup Geek's Cocoa Bear. And I'm going to take, well, I'm going to start off with the last brush that I was using. And so I'm going to go ahead and dip my brush in there. There is a lot of fallout with these shadows, so you want to tap it. If you're doing somebody else's makeup, you never want to blow on your brush. I really don't even blow on my own. I just, kind of gross. So, and then you want to go ahead and start deepening the crease area. And I take this on the outer side of the lid. And this is the big fluffy brush. And you want to just go ahead and start going back and forth. Just start deepening the crease. Start adding some colors here. Okay, so now once that is achieved, I'm going to take the Morphe M433. This is a great brush. Hopefully you can see that. For the crease area. Excellent brush for the crease area. It's very equivalent to my MAC one. I believe it's the 217. I actually grabbed this more than I grabbed that one. So if that tells you something. It's a very good brush. So I'm going to go ahead and pick up that same color that I was using for the crease, the middle one here. Now this is more of a denser brush, so therefore it's going to pick up more product, which is good because we want to start defining that crease area. And I'm going to go ahead and just really start focusing on the outer corner here, more or less placing the color on the outer corner and then bringing it over. And I'm going to start deepening this up here in a minute, and I'll show you what I mean. My window's open and people are driving by. I'm sure they're thinking, what's going on? I would. So you just want to start deepening that area. Okay, and so once that is achieved, I'm going to grab a pencil brush. I'm using the Kat Von D. It's a dual-sided pencil brush, or a dual-sided brush. One side's a pencil brush. So it looks like that. And I'm going to start deepening the corners to make it more of a halo type of a look. And so I'm going to pick up these two bottom shades here, which are pretty dark, but that's good because we're going to start deepening up the area around the outer side of the eye and the crease. So I'm going to take the pencil part of this brush. I'm going to dip it in those two darker colors there on the bottom. And this is going to look a little intense at first, but that's what the blending brushes are for. So I'm going to take this, I'm going to start deepening the outer side here. And I'm more or less laying down the product. I'm not blending it out quite yet. And then I take it all the way over on the crease. It's going to look kind of intense here. But just trust me, okay? And then I'm going to take it here in the inner corner and start bringing it up. Do not panic if it turns out a little blotchy at first, because we are just laying down the product and we are going to go back in and blend this out. So I'm going to put that brush down and then grab the brush that I was using, my blending brush, the M433, grab those same colors, and that's when you're going to want to start blending out those colors. Now this is the most important time to blend. It should look somewhat like, it should look like this. I washed my brushes and so little pieces of hair are falling out. So once you've got that, the fun part starts. Well, it's all fun. I think this has all been fun. What do I mean by that? I'm going to pick up this gorgeous coppery metallic color, and it's here, right on the corner there. And I'm going to start off by picking that up, and I am not using a Morphe brush for this. This is a Sigma brush. It's a flat brush. So it looks like that. It's just a flat detailing brush. And I'm going to start going in and patching this color on my lid, focusing on the center part of the lid. So you just pat it on. And then to make it even more vibrant, I love this little trick, you take any type of setting spray. So MAC Fix Plus is good. This is Petra. I got this at Target. Just be careful to not oversaturate the brush, because then it turns into a watery mess. So you literally just want to, just a little. And then it just makes it a little more vibrant. I'm out of breath. And you will see what I mean here. See that? So pretty. Love this look. This is, this is a lot of people are using this palette for fall, and I think it's great all year. Why not? So you just really want to focus on the lid there. Okay, so now that you've got that packed on, and by packing on, like I said, you're not blending this shade, you're more or less pressing it into the skin. Once that's on, I'm going to go back in using, once again, the Morphe 433, the crease blending brush. Going to go ahead and take, just to clean things up here, I'm going to take this intense brown shade, the one that we used in the very beginning, right there in the middle, and just to blend everything out. Just to tie everything together. Then I'm going to take, just to add a little bit of pop, I'm going to take this color here. It looks like a funky color, but it's absolutely gorgeous, especially on the top part, like where the transitional shades are. It reminds me of Chickadee by Makeup Geek. It's right here. I'm going to take that color just to tie everything together here. And I'm going to place that right
over the top of the colors. Just adds a little, just blends everything out.
Okay, and then once you've got that, we're going to start working on the highlighting part, which is, I'm going to pick up this shade, this shade here, the second one, and I'm going to pop that just right on the corner of my tear duct. And again, I'm using a Morphe brush. I'll tell you which one here in a minute. This is great for just a pop of shimmer in that corner. And then I'm going to go ahead and take that same color and I'm going to pop that right here. Don't want to take it too far down. You just want to really highlight just that brow bone area. I even take my finger here sometimes and blend everything out. It's okay. Makeup is art. Don't take it so serious, people. Okay. Now that that is on, I am going to go ahead. It's just a black eyeliner. I'm going to go ahead and start lining my bottom waterline. And let's see. So after I'm done doing that, I'm going to go ahead and pop on some lashes. Oh crap. We're going to fast forward through the lash part anyway because we've seen that a million times. So I'm going to go ahead and pop some lashes on. I'm going to use minimal liner on this look because I do love the halo look, and you want to keep the eyes kind of doe-eyed and wide. So if you put a cat eye liner on, a lot of times it is going to make the eye look, well, more like a cat eye. This is making the eyes look a little bit more wider. So let me grab my lashes. I'm going to put my lashes on, and then we will continue to do the bottom part of the look, and we will be donezo. So I have my lashes on. I use Ardell lashes. I believe they're, I want to say 3. I don't know which ones I used. Gosh darn it. I used them in my last tutorial. I don't know what the numbers are. They're Ardell lashes. They're wonderful. So those are the lashes that I have on, and I did go ahead and place some liner on just the lash line. I did not do a cat eye. So, and that's just to make the look, the lashes blend better with the makeup, because if you can see the lash line where the fake lashes are, it just doesn't look good. So I always take a little bit of black liner and just line, you know, don't ruin the look because you still want it to look open. So you just line just the no cat eye, if that makes any sense. I know you guys know what I'm talking about. Okay, so now we're going to work on the lower lash line. So for that, I'm going to take my Morphe defining brush. I love this brush. Just got this. It's the M432. It's just a definer brush. And I'm going to take this dark bottom color here, and I'm just going to place it on my lower lash line. I'm not going to blend it out quite yet. Bear with me, kids. Today's just been one of those days, you know? Like I wake up, I drop shit, spilled coffee on me this morning, you know? It's just like, really? But it's okay. I'm still trucking along. That's all that matters. So I'm just going to dip my brush into that, and I'm going to start lining the lower lash line, and I'm going to do this, and I'm just going to pat it on. And I've already lined also my waterline. So once that is patted on, you're going to want to take a pencil brush again. And this time I'm going to pick up a warmer color. Let's see, which one do I want to pick up? Which one did I pick up for the, oh, I believe it was, it's not a batch. I think it was Cocoa, this one right here in the middle. So I'm going to go ahead and pick up that shade. Yes, it was. Put it on the pencil brush there. Tap off the product. and just really start smoking out that bottom lash line.
Just smudge it.
And once that is done, I'm going to take some mascara. You guys don't really need to watch this part either because you've seen it a million times, and just go ahead and coat my bottom lash line. And I did, before I put my lashes on, put a coat of mascara on. It just helps the natural lashes blend real well with the falsies. Okay, and that is the achieved look. So if you guys are interested in creating this look, check out Morphe brushes, or if you've already got the palette, even better. There's so many colors to work with in this palette that it's just so much fun, and they're all neutral, so they're all very workable. They work with everybody's skin tone. So it's just an overall great palette. So I would love to thank you for watching. Oh gosh, you guys, I'm tired today. Just bear with me. And if you would like to check out my current updates, you can check me out at BTbyJENNIFER.com. You can follow me on Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat, and Twitter. Belle Toulet by Jennifer is also another name that I go by. So thank you for watching, and I hope you enjoyed this look. Oh, and if you have not subscribed and would like to, please press the subscribe button or hit the thumbs up if you like it. Whatever floats your boat. I'm okay with whatever. So anyways, thank you for watching.